Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azim. I'm joined with Ahmad Zahratim, Sarah Lisa, Shahida Sanjan, and Lee Tong Ming, and we're here to discuss about UXDX. First, what is UXDX? UX refers to user experience on the tools, websites, and apps, and DX refers to the developer experience developing those apps. The users have certain values. They want to be in full control. They want immediate response and want to be clear and uncluttered. Next, I want to talk about is what makes a good UX DX criteria. First, has to be functional, accessible, easy to use, and credible. These four concepts are easy to understand. And lastly, I want to say, what does UX apply to? It applies to documentation, such as the papers and views and reports, user interfaces like menus and apps, and packaging, where things want to be clear and easy to be packaged. Next, Saita Sanjan will discuss about the UX/DX process.
Alright, in the UX/DX process, there are 5 distinct but interrelated stages, starting with the product definition. This is the stage where we brainstorm the product concept and features. This will be followed by the second stage, which is the user research and analysis. In this stage, we collect data as well as gain insights on how users use the product. So once we have done with the user research, we'll continue with the third stage, the product design. So in this product design stage, we'll include all the user stories and findings from the analysis in the product design process. Then we'll continue to the fourth stage, which is the test and analysis stage. In this stage, we test the product prototype with the users to collect their feedbacks and suggestions for improvement. Following, this will be the final stage, which is the product improvement stage, where we improve the product design based on the feedbacks gathered. Now let's take a look at the results of each stage.
So now we'll be seeing the result of each stage of the UX/DX process. For the first stage, product definition, the result is we'll be getting a high-level outline of the product purpose, followed by the user stories of our product on the second stage, which is user research and analysis. And on the third stage, which is product design, we'll be getting a prototype based on our product definition and also the user stories. And the next stage is test and analyze. We'll be getting a list of areas or items that we need to improve of our prototype. And on the last stage, which is product improvement, we'll be getting a result of an improved version of our product. So next we'll be see on how are we going to do the user research. There's a few methods to do user research, which is the first one is by doing a survey, questioning on how their experience of using similar type of product and how do they discover regarding the product. Next, we can do a research by observing the similar kind of product and using the product as a benchmark for our product. Next, my friend, we continue.
Okay, thank you, Saharul. So another user research method that I would like to discuss is carrying out interviews. We can have interviews with the users to talk about the strengths and also weaknesses of the product, and then we can decide whether to keep certain features or not. In the interviews, empathizing and listening is very important to get honest reviews and also feedbacks from the users. Besides interviewing, we can also do analytics on similar products to measure how users use the product. For example, we can know whether the users like the product, how much time do the users spend on the product, and so on. So after we have done with all the researchers and also designed the product, we need to test the UX/DX design of our product. Usability testing is one of the ways where we get users to try out the prototype and then we can identify areas for improvement. Next, card sorting is also another way of testing the UX/DX design, where contents of a product such as the functions, text, interfaces are categorized and sorted to their significance. So I think that's all from me. Maybe we can have Zul Hakim to add a few more points.
So thank you TM for the explanations. So there are 2 other methods in testing our UX/DX design of our product. The first one is the focus group, where we'll be gather a group of people to discuss about our prototype. It is a great method to understand user perceptions and determine the future directions of our product. So the next one is session recordings, where we will be recording users using our prototype. So this allows developer to review their product in action. So it is great for usability improvement, fixing issues, and decision making for the developer. So next, we will be looking into on how to do analysis on the test result, which will be explained by Shashi.
Alright, firstly, categorizing. Here's where we classify the results based on the functions or features. This will enable us to see the test results in a much more clearer perspective and eventually leading us to second, prioritizing. Prioritize those feedbacks that has a direct and major influence on the user experience. With that, it makes the entire process of the product improvement much more efficient. This is all from us for the discussion. Thank you.